you thought Halloween ended, but it has not. Michael Myers has returned yet again. Not on the big screen, but he has returned. Probably a good thing, but depending on if you're tired of Michael yet or not, I don't know. After that last trilogy, but anyways, this is a short film, fan film, and let me read the plot as usual, not on IMDb, but and then we'll get to talking a little bit about this one. On Halloween night, 1963, Michael Myers committed his first murder wearing his first mask. After he was committed, that mask was thought to be lost, but it managed to find its way to different donation centers. Now, many years later, the evil inside him must claim his first mask, the original mask of evil, wherever it has managed to end up. All right. He wants his mask back. Whatever Michael wants, you probably want to give him to it. There you go. Have a nice day, Michael, and leave me alone. Anyway, yeah, so this is not another big screen trilogy coming at you. This is a short film, a fan film that has been recently released. And, just to kind of put the disclaimer out there, or the, so that you guys know, Promote Horror is currently promoting the film. And that is one of the reasons here why I'm reviewing it, so that you guys know that off the top here. Yeah, so, it is about 14 minutes long, give or take, and it is on YouTube, so it is available now, and I will make sure that the links are down below, but obviously you can head over to Promote Horror and find it there as well. So I'll make sure all the information is down below. So let me talk a little bit about it. Obviously, I don't have to explain who Michael Myers is and all that. But yeah, this is obviously after, he's grown up now, and he wants his mask back. And, what I like is that right after the start, the movie doesn't waste too much time. Michael kind of drives down. Michael is driving, if you're wondering. Michael is behind the wheel yet again. One of the few horror icons here that we get to see drive. But yeah, he drives back into this town here to find his mask. And he's on the search pretty quickly. We also get introduced to the two characters who are going to kind of drive the film here. And one is a father, and he has a cute little girl. And he's the one who ends up with the mask. His friend gives it to him. And he has absolutely, it actually pretty cool. It says Myers on the inside of it. And, so that is a little creepy, and obviously they mention him, so they're aware of who he is and whatever. But, is this really his mask? I mean, who knows? Anybody could have wrote that inside. It is obviously Halloween night, so the guy, he goes out with the little kid, and he goes to like this, I guess, street trick-or-treat kind of thing. It was fun to kind of see that, we're here about halfway to Halloween now, so to kind of see that Halloween atmosphere and little trick-or-treat party going on there, that was kind of cool. And he's there, and trick-or-treating with his little daughter, and he's putting the mask on, putting the mask off, and long and behold, Michael is there on the hunt and sees him, and is going to follow him home. And yeah, only bad stuff is in store. So, I don't want to go through everything, but that's the basics of what is happening here. Like I said, I like that it kind of got right to it. Obviously, a short film. Some short films, I guess they may have a little bit bigger budget or whatever, they don't mind, and they kind of go on a little bit. But this one seemed to get right into it. right into where the mask is, and bring it to the character needed, and then obviously not wasting too much time with Michael. We get to see him right off the bat. um, he does make a couple of kills early on. Not bad, not bad. They try to get a little bit bloody. Obviously, I like the more bloody, the better. But then again, I guess in the most recent string of Michaels, he got pretty violent, and this one is maybe tilted a little more to the old school, where he was violent, but you don't see as much blood, but which is okay. I always go for bloodier, but whatever, it's fine. Um, I would say overall, I would have liked to see him kill more people, but that's just me. I mean, I know it's a short film. I know he can only kill so many people in a short time. But the more the better, whatever. Yeah. But, I guess it is what it is for 14 minutes. I believe he killed 4 people, if I'm not mistaken. So I guess that's not bad numbers, regardless. Um, I think the last person he killed is probably the best one, and how they did it, and obviously the most meaningful one. Um, as far as the mask, we eventually get to see him put it on, but at a distance. So I can imagine they did that probably because that mask is a little thinner and whatever, and I don't know how much it covers the face completely. So I guess they didn't want to show too much of the actor playing Michael behind, because we like to see Michael covered up. That's the whole thing here. But a very interesting ending. Actually, the end is pretty interesting overall. He leaves a little souvenir behind. Actually, two. No, he doesn't kill. A spoiler alert: he doesn't kill the baby. But I don't think too many of you expected that. But he leaves a souvenir behind. It very interesting for the future, and Mrs. Michael of the future, and that was interesting. And then the final scene. I don't want to say too much about it, but I definitely an interesting scene. Like I said, all I'll say about it is, yeah, he does put on eventually this mask of evil. I mean, he did go on this big search for it. But definitely an interesting scene there, how they leave this one off. Um, you can take it for what it is. Um, but I definitely think, this is obviously a fan film that's been made, obviously by some people who really like Michael. So it obviously for the audience of horror fans, and obviously those who really like Michael, and the Halloween series, particularly the original. Um, so I think the way they left it off was kind of interesting. Um, it was a little odd how it just kind of happened, because you kind of have the ending scene where he gets the mask, and then it kind of breaks, and then it takes you to this last kind of quick segment. And I guess the transition there was a little odd, but I guess they didn't have or I guess they didn't really want to go through a whole thing of moving him from one to the other, and whatever. It was a little awkward of a transition, but it made an interesting ending. I'll say that. And I guess since it's a short film, you just kind of got to get right to it, without maybe setting it up as much as maybe you wanted to. But it definitely was unexpected, because I thought, once he got the mask, I thought that the film was going to end. But then we got this little extra scene here, um, which I think you guys will find interesting. So with that, with these short films, I don't necessarily want to do my usual pools of blood kind of rating, but I think they did a pretty good job. With Michael. They show him enough. The actor playing it kind of fits the build, fits the mold well. Um, they make the most of what they do with the kills. Like I said, I would have wanted, one or two, but I'm just greedy like that. And but yeah, it is fun seeing Michael on again. And I always credit people who try to do these things, because some horror fans can be really picky and so forth with that, especially with the remakes and all that, and just the nonsense that we just went through with the trilogy of this. But have fun with it. Why not? I would like to see more fans just kind of have at it. Take a piece of these things and do something fun with it and interesting, and create your own story. Like I said, kind of mix some of the original with that. It is definitely a good plot to go by, and him trying to get his mask. Don't I don't know how much fans have ever thought about that. I don't think I ever thought about that. We obviously are all focused on the mask he has now, and obviously in the most recent one, when he gets burned, his mask is, we got the burnt mask and everything like that. So obviously all the focus is on the mask that he always has, but he did originally have a mask before, and it is a good shout out that these fans didn't forget that, and kind of started a story there, and made it work. So I definitely encourage you to check it out. Like I said, it is about 14 minutes, so won't take you too much time, and they pretty much get right into it. And the music, I should also say, the music is pretty good. Definitely brings you right into the original movie, and so the music and the sound is really good, and kind of really put you in the mood. And again, this is a good time to watch this, because again, we're about halfway through Halloween, and Shudder's doing their celebration now, so this is kind of just an addition to that, to kind of get you in the Halloween mood and spirit. And you have Michael Myers, and you got the good music that we're used to behind him there as well. So lots to kind of enjoy and kind of get yourself in this celebrating mood halfway to Halloween as well. So definitely, commend them. Well done, and I enjoyed it, and I hope you guys will enjoy it as well. So again, down below I'll have all the information for you. As usual, I'll link to this so that you guys can easily find it, and I'll also have the link to the promotion so that you guys can check that out as well. If you do watch it, I'm switching onto my promoting hat here. Please share, let other horror fans know that it's out there, and if you like it, definitely like the video. If you can, subscribe to the channel, and definitely share and comment, leave a review for them so that they know your thoughts on the film, good or bad, whatever you think. Leave it for them so that they know. I mean, we never know. Maybe they'll do something else with Michael later, or another fan film of another horror icon that we like. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So with that, horrorlsgoryreviews.blogspot.com is where you can find all of my reviews, written and video. Obviously, mostly videos lately. And so you can also subscribe, like, and do all those things that everybody wants to do to this channel, or not, is okay. Do it for them instead. If you do watch the movie, it is okay. I'll take one for the team. If you only want to like one video and whatever, you can do theirs. And Twitter, Facebook information down below as well, where you can find me. We can talk about this short film or other films, or if you have a short film you want me to review, feel free to reach out to me there. And definitely down in the comment section as well, reach out to me there about this one and anything else horror-wise you want to talk about. So with that, I'll catch you on the next review, horror fans.